So what we are going to do is assignment number 20, and our assignment number 20 is based on chapter number 6. The name of the chapter is Ratio and Proportion. What we are going to deal with is ratio first, and then we will come to proportion. Let's understand ratio first. Let's take this piece of cake. The shaded portion belongs to A and the unshaded portion, suppose, belongs to B. Now, if you look at the cake here, it is divided into 4 parts. One part is belonging to A and the rest of them is belonging to B. So, if I look at the number of parts A is getting, I can see over here that A is getting 1 part and B, on the other hand, is getting 3 parts. Therefore, in terms of ratio, we can say, in terms of ratio, A is to B. Now, you can have a look at the 2 dots over here. This is read as is to. So, I read the whole thing as A is to B. Now, A is to B will be 1 part is to 3 parts. So, the ratio will become 1 is to 3. Now, the same cake, if I look at the other side, has been divided into 8 parts. Out of the 8 parts, 2 of these shaded ones are belonging to A and the unshaded ones belong to B. Now, in this case, A has 2 parts and B has 6 parts. Together, the total is coming to 8 parts. The ratio here is, in terms of A is to B will be 2 is to 6. 2 is to 6, I can further make it smaller by dividing both of them by 2. So, I get 1 is to 3. So, the ratio in both these cases remain the same. Though, in the first part, it was divided into 4 parts. In the second one, it was divided into 6 parts. Now, keeping this in mind, moving on. Suppose we have a given ratio 3 is to 5. The first one is called the antecedent and the second one is called the consequent. Now, the same ratio can also be written as 3 upon 5 in terms of a fraction. So, here the numerator becomes the consequent is to the denominator, the numerator becomes the antecedent and the denominator becomes the consequent. So, the ratio is 3 is to 5. Another ratio is given to us here. 20 paisa is to rupees 1. A very important thing to remember here is, whenever we are talking in terms of ratio, we are supposed to understand that the units of both the antecedent and the consequent must be the same. But if you look at this, one is in terms of paisa and the other one is in terms of rupee. I will have to convert both of them into rupees or both of them into paisa. I have always told you, convert the bigger unit into a smaller unit. It always becomes easy. So I can convert this. I'll leave this 20 paisa as 20 is to rupees 1. If I convert it into paisa, it becomes 100 paisa. So now my ratio is 20 is to 100. I don't have to talk in terms of units. Both of them can be divided by 20. So I can make it smaller. 1, 21s are 20. So 1 is to 25s are 100. So I can write the ratio as 1 is to 5. Moving to the next one. I've got 2 of these. The ratio is given in terms of mixed fraction. The mixed fraction, I first convert them into improper fractions. 6 1 by 4 will become 25 upon 4 and 12 1 by 2 will become 25 upon 2. If I find the LCM of the denominators 4 and 2, the LCM becomes 4. take the LCM, multiply it with the first one. 25 upon 4 multiplied by the LCM 4. Similarly, 25 upon 2 multiplied by the LCM. Now, I can cancel this 4 and 4. So, this remains as 25. In this case, 2 will go 2 times. So, 2 into 25 will give me 50. So, my ratio becomes 25 is to 50. But this 25 is to 50 can be divided by, both of them can be divided by 25. So, this becomes 1 is to 2. Now, I am taking a problem sum based on ratio. The question is, the angles of a triangle are in the ratio 3 is to 2 is to 7. Find each angle. So, we know if there is a triangle, the three angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So, let the angles be 3x, 2x and 7x. I am taking it in an algebraic manner. When I add the three angles, it is going to give me 180. So, I make this equation here. 3x plus 2x plus 7x gives me 180. So, 3x plus 2x plus 7x gives me 12x, which will give me 180. So, x will be equal to 180 divided by 12, that gives me 15. So, the value of x is 15. Once I get the value of x, then I can find the three angles. The first angle was 3x. So, that means 3 into the value of x is 15. So, 3 into 15 gives me 45. 2x, that is 2 into 15 will give me 30. And 7x, that is 7 into 15 will give me 105. If I add these three angles, if I add these three angles, 45, 30 and 105, it will give me 180 degrees. And we have already said that the three angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees.